G'day, thanks for tuning in. Another episode, and slightly different one because the fishing's been a little bit slow. So welcome to my patio. This is where the beers all go down and the intrusive thoughts about fishing take over. So this one's going to be a bit of a gear review of what it takes to be in my box to make a fishing video in 2025. We won't go too deep into specs because we don't want it to be boring, and I'm no camera guru and it's about to rain, so I've got to hurry my ass. So let's see what's in my box. Let's dive straight in. So the Tactics hard case. Yep, the big old green shed, Bunnings for the win. Just have a few beers when you sit down and cut the foam out. Hot tip. So the main point of this video is just to highlight a bit of the common gear that I use to make content. And one thing I didn't film was this memory card case there. PGY Tech. Awesome bit of kit. Action cameras do most of the heavy lifting on my channel, and the GoPro Hero 10's been pretty good, but not great, especially if you like overheating. So move on over. Welcome DJI Action 5 Pro. Already very happy with this. The low light performance is heaps better, and the battery's amazing. So pretty happy to use this so far. Another good one, the Insta360 X4. This is a great substitute to having a drone and gives some cool dynamics to some different shots available to me. And I'm looking forward to using it in the boat a bit more. Make sure you hang this onto this lens cap for your dear life. This will be your best friend. Do not leave the house without it. Now moving on to audio, I'm a little bit of a road junkie. It's kind of like me and Australian made lures. I'm a sucker. So it's either a little shotgun mic with dead cat or predominantly the wireless Go 2s. Really reliable product, battery life's great, and they're just a great product. Not too big, not too small. I may eventually change though to DJI, just because of the ecosystem that's involved with the camera, and it'd be nice to cut down on the kit a little bit. But until then, I'll keep using them because they're a really great product and they provide really good audios. Moving on to the good old chest mount. That's generally my workhorse when I'm mounting a camera. Also, I don't mind a neck mount. I use a couple of extra magnetic adapters depending on what camera, just for a little bit extra height. Also, I generally run with a zip tied power pack to this unit, and it provides a lot of film time with that. Hot tip, it's worth your time. Mobile footage is handled by a DJI Osmo 6 gimbal, and this little light here pulls us out every now and then. It's just a good old newer PL81. Great little rechargeable light, lasts for ages, pretty bright. All my bits and bobs are just stashed in the GoPro case, so these are all just adapters, lifters, clips, magnetic stuff, and another little just clip-on polarizer filter for the phone if I need be. Also some more filters for the GoPro, yet to buy any for the DJI, but another don't leave home without an item. In the Telson case, which used to be my backpack case, is the power station. So batteries galore, shitloads of cables, and everything I need to power up what I'm doing. So I find this is actually a really good little value for money case. Lots of compartments and it's expandable. So I run a 45 watt power unit and a couple of charging blocks there. That keeps me going. I found this case on Amazon and it's been the backpack workhorse for many years. Lens cloths, do not leave home without them. And they're real handy on the sunnies. So now to the big pretty picture cameras. So I'll just put up some specs on screen, and if you're really into that thing, you can just pause and have a squiz. Nothing wild here, I'm only an amateur. So this is shot on the Canon and this is shot on the Sony. So these are the units that I used. They're actually both pretty older cameras, but they do the job. And last but not least, the eye in the sky, the Iron Pigeon DJI Mini 3 Pro, very handy for the solo with active track and its compact size. Also recommend a decent screwdriver / torque bit if you have a bit of a mishap and you might find yourself changing some blades. Another very useful item, don't leave home without these. I've said it once before and I'm gonna say it again, lens filters, yep, ND filters. You want your shots a bit more cinematic and a bit more silky smooth and not so blown out, I recommend you spend some dollars on these. They're not super expensive and it's well worth the investment. Another honourable mention is the Scotty Make Stuff Sign Sticks or Sin Sticks, depending on how you like to pronounce that. Silky smooth shots with resistant sticks, worth it.
The rain's starting, she's getting balmy, she's a bit steamy. Thanks for tuning in for something a little bit different. If you hung around this far, throw us a like, throw us a sub if you haven't already. And if you've got any questions, throw them in the comments. I love to talk about this stuff. And for something different, I wouldn't be mind seeing a few other creators' gear setups. So I'm going to throw a bit of a challenge out there to Robbie Alexandra. Obviously you've seen Robbie's fishing, and he's a bit of a camera buff, so it'd be nice to see his setup. And the Fisherman's Office. I'd like to see Lee's setup. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Roll clips.
Crazy.
We're all sorts of tangled. He feels good because it's current.
Yeah, got his mouth open, the fucker.
We're all switched up. Ripper! On the backside.
He's alright though. He's not a bad little cop.
I think so. I'll tell you when to put a hook in my finger. You beauty.
He's alright.
Thanks for coming, mate.